Conwy town can be accessed from the rest of North Wales by boat or by crossing one of 3 bridges, road, rail or suspension footbridge. Visitors are immediately confronted by the magnificent ruins of Conwy Castle, whose walls surround this ancient market town. The 13th century castle forms an impressive backdrop for any rail passengers, but more particularly for the locals on the bowling green in the evening sunshine. The quayside is usually fairly quiet when the tide is out, but things soon change once the tide turns. The area becomes a hive of activity, and why? Children, and some grown-ups too, arrive in force to go crabbing. With their lines, bait and a handy bucket or two, they spend many a happy hour trying to lure the crustaceans with no more than a scrap piece of bacon or other meat. And it works. We asked one young lad what he used for bait. He said it was customary to use scraps of bacon rind, but he'd been down to the local co-op and bought some out-of-date sausages and was having excellent results, proving the point by showing his latest catch, and then a bucketful more. And all the time the young children are being watched by greedy seagulls, who wouldn't care if some of the crabs, like this one, had been in the wars. They'd still make a tasty meal. On the quayside and the slipways, children continue to lure the crabs, sometimes unsuccessfully, till eventually the tide turns again. Buckets, lines and bait are packed away, and a vow is made to return tomorrow. This is great fun. Eventually the quay becomes quiet, though now a small patch of sand, uncovered by the receding tide, becomes a playground for a youngster as Dad helps her to build her own Conwy Castle. The Conwy estuary is quiet now, awaiting another high tide, while the fishermen's boats await their opportunity to venture into Conwy Bay and the wider Irish Sea. Conwy and its castle, the quayside, with the children catching crabs, they're all a part of this magnificent corner of Wales, with the roads out of Conwy leading to the stunningly beautiful area of Llanberis and Snowdonia. But that's another story.